watch me bleed until I can't breathe, shaking, falling under my knees. Now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Tripping over
Hi guys, so starting off I have my ColourPop liquid lipsticks and this is how I store them. This is a mug from the Trendy Sparrow. I'll have their shop link down below. Starting off with my ultra matte lips, this is the shade Midi and it's a soft neutral beige. I find it more on the pinky side on me, and this is what the applicator for the ColourPop lipsticks look like. So here's a swatch of it. As I said, it is kind of a pinky beige, and these are transfer proof. They're very, very matte, and this particular one is actually a dupe for Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood. Next, I have the shade Stingray, and this is a cool tone mauve brown. You'll see that I really like mauve pinky colors, so here is the swatch of this one. These have kind of a liquidy consistency, and as you can see, they do look shiny, but give it a little while and they will dry down to a matte. So this is a really, really nice mauve-y brown color. And by the way, they are showing up a little darker on camera than in person, just to let you guys know so you know the true color of them. Here I have the Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Tool. This is probably my favorite one and one of the first ones that I got. This is a beautiful dusty mauve burgundy shade. I feel like it has some red, some brown, some pink in it. It's kind of a mix of all of them. And this one I reach for a lot in the fall time. It's just a beautiful lip color for the fall months. Now I have R&B. This is one of the newer liquid lipsticks that they recently released. I don't reach for purple lipsticks often, but I really, really love this one. This is just such a beautiful purple shade. It doesn't really make my teeth look yellow. It's just a really beautiful plum shade, like I said. Here I have the Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Mars. This is a red fuchsia. This one's very, very bright. I haven't actually used this one yet because it's just one that I recently added to my collection. I thought it would be fun for summer, so I'm still waiting to kind of make up a look that I think this will look nice with, but again, the formula is the same. It's still very smooth and very matte, and I'm excited to try it. My last Ultra Matte is my darkest one, and this is LAX, and this is considered a blackened red. I find that it has kind of a brownish undertone, but as you can see, it's super, super vampy, super dark. I have a tutorial with this. If you go more back on my channel, it's all matte eyes with a vampy lip. I'll link it down below if I remember. And now moving on to my Ultra Satin lips. I think I like the Ultra Satin lips a little more than the Ultra Matte lips just because of the formula, and they're so, so comfortable. So here I have Echo Park, and this is a warm peachy nude. As you can see, these kind of have a little bit of a thicker formula. The formula is a little more moussey, and this is just a really, really pretty nude shade, and I reach for this pretty often. Here I have my most unique liquid lipstick, well, one of my most unique ones. This is Mess Around, again an Ultra Satin lip. This is a cool toned gray beige. Now, I'm such a warm tone girl. I didn't think that I would like this, but I really like how this looks on me. I really love the grayness to it. It's not something that I'm used to, but I'm definitely liking it. If you go to my peanut butter and jelly palette tutorial, that is what I'm wearing on my lips. Now I have the ever so famous Ultra Satin lip in the shade Dopey. This is a dusty mauve shade, and it's just such a beautiful classic mauve pink with a little bit of a purple in it. Again, the Ultra Satins are so, so comfortable to wear, but it's actually really unique, the Ultra Satins, because even though they're not transfer proof, as the day goes on they get more matte and more matte, but they never are ever drying. They always stay nice and moisturizing. Now I have my all-time favorite ColourPop lippy. This is Frickin' Frack, and it is a rosy terracotta. It's kind of like Tulle, but a little more rosy, and it's just a perfect mixture of like a pink and a brown and a red, and it's just so complimentary on my skin tone. I really, really love how this one looks on me, and I wear this one a lot. This one is called London Fog, again another one of my favorites. It's a cool toned blue red, and personally I just think this is like the perfect red color for me. Look at that, it is so pigmented, so soft, and so smooth. I really love this color with minimal eye makeup. I really think just the red on the lips pops, and it's kind of just like the lipstick I go to if I just want to brighten my day and a nice bright color on my lips. Now my last ColourPop lippy is Tulips, and this is one I haven't gotten much wear out of. I kind of think it's an odd color. It's a deepened plum brown, and I don't know, I just don't really like the way it looks on me that much, and I'm still trying to play around with it and experiment with it a little more. These are the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks, and these are hands down my favorite liquid lipsticks. I love everything about them. I don't have a single bad thing to say about them. So starting with the formula, it's a very light, moussey formula, and they're so lightweight and they're so pigmented, and the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I love displaying these liquid lipsticks. So the first shade that I have is the shade Crush. It's one of Anastasia's newer releases with like the whole line that she just released recently. So it's just a beautiful pink nude shade, and it's definitely what I would classify as my go-to perfect nude lately. Next, I have the shade Dusty Rose, and it's basically self-explanatory. It's just a really nice dusty rose pink color with a little hint of purple, and I get so much use out of this shade because it's very wearable, I think, throughout the whole year, because it's like deep enough to be a fall and winter shade, but still fun, and pink enough to be a nice summer shade. But I highly recommend these liquid lipsticks. Moving on, I have a bunch of NYX liquid lippies. So starting off, I have the NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks. Now, these are more of the true liquid lipstick formula that NYX has compared to the other ones I'm going to talk about. So the packaging on this is super cute. I think it reminds me of the Kylie Cosmetic liquid lipsticks, and it has a flat applicator. Now, I love the color of this, but I have a little problem with the formula. As you can see, it's kind of streaky, kind of patchy, and it has little chunks in it when I apply it. I don't know why, and this is one of the most drying liquid lipstick formulas that I have tried, but if you're a beginner, I recommend it for the sheerness of it and just the ease to apply it. Now moving on to their other formula, this is the NYX Liquid Suede Lipstick, and this isn't necessarily a liquid lipstick. This is classified as more of a cream lipstick. It has that same flat applicator, and as you can see, it's super shiny and super sheer. So again, it is a cream lipstick, so you're not going to get that staying power and that matte effect that you would with a liquid lipstick. But again, I really recommend these if you want more of a comfortable liquid lipstick and don't mind the shine. Here I have the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Soft Spoken. I don't really like this color by itself. I think it pulls a little too brown on me, but mixed with Tea and Cookies, the previous pink shade, this makes one of the most beautiful mauve pink colors that I've ever tried, and I think it's a beautiful combination. So I highly recommend getting those two if you want to make a really nice color. Here I have one of the darkest of the whole collection. This is the shade Vintage, and it's just a really nice dark deep vampy burgundy color. This is one of the most streaky of them, or I think you could just see it more because it's a dark color. I really wish that these were more opaque, but some are more opaque than others. And lastly, I have my most unique liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Stone Fox. When I got this, I was just so excited to try this because it's nothing like I've ever tried before, and this one is super pigmented and super opaque. It's not streaky at all. It's just a beautiful blue gray slate color, and I honestly really like the way it looks. I think it's so fun, and it's totally a color that I would wear out. Here I have the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Long Wear Lipsticks. Now, I haven't really reached for these in a long time because I don't really like the formula that much. They don't dry completely matte. I do love the packaging though, and the sponge tip. That is one thing that I really love. I think it's so convenient and really soft on the lips. This is the shade Melted Candy, just a nice red pink fuchsia color. And like I was saying, they kind of are a little tacky and a little thick on my lips, and I don't really prefer them over something like my Anastasia ones. These are just a little bit too tacky for me. So this is the shade Melted Peony, and it's just a really kind of mid-tone bright pink shade. It's a really beautiful color, and the NYX Tea and Cookies Liquid Suede is an exact dupe for this, and I do have a whole dupes video for high-end products if you want to go check that out on my channel. The last liquid lipstick that I own is the Meet Matte Hues. The name of it will be on the screen. I don't have it on the top of my head, and I really love the way these smell. They smell like mint chocolate chip ice cream, but I haven't really worn this, so I can't give you guys my final thoughts on it. But that concludes my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. Please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.